Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to another episode of the Dirt to Daytona Career Mode series. Today we're going to start our second season. First year, we finished 11th in points. We didn't do great. Could be better. I'm excited to do this season, see how much better we get. So that first round, Dundas County Fairgrounds again. See how we do. That wasn't great. Dude spun out again. Alright, this car is wonderful. Definitely need to loosen it up. So even without doing any setup changes, we are faster than the best we've been here before. I definitely need to make a gearing adjustment because we keep shifting down into third, which that's not great. So I'm gonna hop in the garage, do some changes. Let's see how much faster we can get. Alright, I threw a bunch of changes at it. I made a really aggressive gear change, so there's a good chance I went too far, but we will find out. It would help if people weren't in the way. So even with contact, we were only half a tenth slower in our best lap. So I think this lap will be much better. Oh yeah, there's another 3/10 off of our best lap. Still dropping a third gear sometimes, which I'm not a fan of, but not sure how I can fix that without making fourth gear not great. I think I just kind of have to keep some throttle in it, and it shouldn't drop down. Alright, cool, we're down in the 18s now. That feels a lot better. Alright, I think we're good. I'm gonna hop into qualifying. Alright, we should definitely qualify top 10 as long as I can run a similar lap to what I was running before. Alright, so this first lap is just to get up to speed lap, so it won't be too fast. Still a 19.1 isn't bad. Yeah, I think this will be a pretty good lap. 18.8, so even faster in practice. Alright, so we qualified 8th. We're only half a second off of 5th, so I'm pretty happy with that. Let's hop into heat number 2. And see if we can pick off a couple spots, get a good starting position for the A main. That's not exactly how I wanted to start that. Well, my gosh. Alright, I don't think him spinning was my fault. I'm gonna blame him on that one. On the bright side, we should be starting in the 3rd row for the A main. So that top 10 bonus should be pretty easy to stick with, but man, like sometimes these cars fire off and it's just so tight. I'm just running everybody. It's not on purpose. It's just so unpredictable.
Lap.
But the car definitely gets faster through the run, and with the A main being longer than the heat race, I think we're set up pretty good.
Nice work, kid.
Alright, so 3rd row start for the A main. Let's move forward, maybe get that first top 5.
Get set. The race is going green. There's the green flag.
Seems like it's got a good bite off the line. That being pointed the wrong way going into a corner is never a good thing. But I think we recovered that fairly well. I just got to get up to speed. So we're sitting 7th right now. Ooh, that didn't help. Yeah, once it downshifts to 3rd, it just kills all the momentum. I think we have a good chance of a top 5. I just have to put a few good laps together. Okay, I didn't even touch him. That ain't my fault. I just heard a crash. So we'll see what it looks like when we get back around there the next lap. And unfortunately, I don't think we're gaining on the guys in front of us, even with running pretty good laps. Yeah, and then when you got people that fast coming behind you, can't really do much.
5 laps to go.
So maybe the top 5 aspirations were a bit premature, but
That was a great lap.
on the plus side, we are putting some time on 10th place, I think, so I believe we'll definitely be secure for a top 10. And it looks like we are catching Truett, so maybe we'll hop up another spot.
go.
There's just so many upgrades this car still needs, and I'm sure part of it is I don't know what I'm doing when it comes to the suspension tuning and gearing and all that. I'm just throwing stuff at it and hoping it helps. So it's a lot of trial and error. But
Last lap.
I just don't know what I could have done different for this race. And then the car just was building way too tight at the end.
Finish to the top half.
So I probably could have made some more adjustments to make it a little freer, but oh well. 9th place, 46 points. So it seems like we're around the same guys we were around in the points last season. Alright, so with multipliers and stuff, we got $848. Getting those 2 bonuses certainly helped. And they're off. So I'm pretty sure this is gonna be like the same magazine that was the first of last year when we had the first race. So there's the race results. So we qualified 8th, finished 9th. I just don't get, like, Finger qualified 10th, but he was fast enough to win the whole race. Don't know how that works. And then obviously season standings, we're sitting in 9th. Alright, let's see what the sponsors look like. So we have the 5th place or better. We should start hitting those this season, I hope. Place 10th or better. Should do that every race. 15th or better. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put the qualified 10th or better, because I think we can start doing that pretty regularly. Alright, got $2,400. I'm just gonna go ahead and do the next race. I don't think we've got enough money to really buy any upgrades yet, so we'll just do Canyon Valley Speedway, and then maybe look at some upgrades after that. And our primary sponsor goal is finish 10th or better. We're 9th right now. I think we'll do that. Alright, I made a couple quick adjustments before hopping into practice, just based on what I've been doing at some of the other tracks and what seems to be helping. I'm guessing since we got a new motor since the last time we were here, we might have to do a gear change here as well. Let's see, 19.7 was our best lap before. Let's see what we can do now. And then with a gear change, I bet we can get even faster. Alright, so 19.57. Somebody was about to wreck in front of us, so I let out a little bit. Alright, did a slight gear change. So we ran a 19.57 earlier without changing the gear. So let's see if I made the right change or if I need to do some more. Car certainly seems better. That's not great. Yeah. That lap was a throwaway. Honestly, I might be able to adjust the gear even more. Maybe not. We're right around 7,000 going into the corner. That might be a good spot to stay at. Alright, 19.0. So yeah, we got another half second faster. So I am happy with that. Let's hop into qualifying. $17.8. My goodness. Alright, so we do have that top 10 qualifying bonus we're shooting for, so I want to get a good lap in here. The big thing is just don't clip the grass and send the car sideways. I think as long as I don't do that, I should be able to get that top 10 no problem.
Alright, let's see where we place.
Alright, 19.2. Done a little better than that. Hopefully that'll keep us top 10. 7th. Cool. So at least we got one bonus.
Get set. The race is going green. There's the green flag.
And still, as soon as I hit 4th gear, it's like I drop an anchor. I've got to work on not just the final drive gearing, but maybe changing the 3rd gear and the 4th gear ratios a little bit. I also have to...
The engine's blown.
I was gonna say I have to drive better in traffic. Alright. We are going to the B main. Didn't I blow a motor here last year? It was one of these tracks with the little grass infield. I did the same thing. I hit somebody or hit a wall and blew a motor. Well, that was fun.
Get set. The race is going green.
On the bright side, I think we're pretty fast, so I think we shouldn't have a real big problem getting to the top 3, as long as I don't do anything stupid. The big thing is going to be going into 1, making sure I am not way up high. As long as I can do that, I think I'll be okay. And also not clip the grass and spin out, because that will be not great. Thanks for moving, guys. I really appreciate that. For giving me the low line.
5 laps to go.
It was very polite. I guess at least this will give me some feel of how the car does, you know, a few laps into a run, if there's any changes I need to make before the A main. But I'm just afraid of making a change and then making it way worse. Yeah, we're just driving away from the rest of the field, so on the bright side, as long as I don't do anything to mess myself up, we will be in the A main and be able to fight for that top 10 again. And honestly, I think we have the speed to fight for a top 5. I just have to not drive as bad as I have been.
Last lap.
Let's see, am I gonna get him at the line? Nope.
Nice work, kid.
Didn't lap anybody. Alright. Wow, so Truett finished ahead of me the last race, and then this time he's not even making the A main. So we might make up some points ground.
It's set. The race is going green. There's the green flag.
So I guess the big goals here are A, don't crash, and B, try to get a top 5, but I'd rather not risk it and do something really dumb going for the top 5 when a top 10 should be pretty easily attainable. Okay, I don't know what in the world he was doing. Clipping the grass on the front stretch and then shot high going into the corner. That just seems like a recipe for a bad time. Alright, we're gonna go inside instead of outside. And I hope we have the speed to grab another spot. Oh, that wasn't nice, Mr. Hunter. He's gonna spin me out eventually if he keeps doing that stuff. I think my car gets a little better as the run goes on, but unfortunately some of these cars get a lot better as the run goes on. So, yeah, I unfortunately think that top 5 is going to be out of reach again. Oh, I knew that was coming. It's terrible coming off the corner. Well, yeah, I think the best we're gonna finish is 6th. Just depends on how well I do these last few laps.
2 to go. Last lap.
No. Oh my God. Again. Come on. How? I thought all those guys got lapped. Yeah.
And there's always next time.
Alright, we finished 11th because I forgot how to drive at the end. Fantastic. So our expenses did go up a little bit with me crashing at the end. I did get my Senor Taco qualify 10th or better bonus. But yeah, we messed up everything but the engine in that race. What a race. Okay, so I'm 9th in the points. So we're not far back. 7th and 8th are tied with 95. I think there's a good chance that we'll get that top 10 by the end of the year. We're going to go ahead and hop in to the 3rd race this season. Go to Kingsfield Raceway. I seem to remember not doing very good here before. Let's see, 16.1 is the best lap so far. Man, some of these cars are extremely slow. I know I'm not fast, but my goodness. That lap probably wasn't great because I hit somebody. And this lap won't be great either because I crashed somebody. Yeah, I figured the car was pretty hurt from that. Oh, nice. Car turned around right in front of me. Well, I made some more adjustments. Let's see if they helped. The big thing is I want to drive off the corner. So that's been the biggest issue, I think. It's been the car just doesn't go. And it's hard to set a good time when you've got cars everywhere. I think I'm just getting too sideways in the corner, which is hurting the speed. Alright, we beat our best time by a little bit. I'm just going to qualify and hope for the best. Alright, well I think we're better than 4 of those 5 guys. So that's a plus. Alright, so that was the first lap. Obviously getting up to speed wasn't great, but that's still better than the other 4 guys, or 4 out of the 5 guys that have gone already. So I'd say As long as I get off this corner well.
Alright.
16.3. That should be top 10. Alright, 6th. I'm happy with that. As long as I don't crash in the heat like last time, I think I might have a good chance of a good start for the A main.
There's the green flag.
So 3rd gear we run really well, and then 4th gear, yeah, I am getting run down already. Oh, that was such a bad corner exit too. My goodness. I think I'm just carrying too much speed into the corner, which kills all my momentum when I go to exit the corner. And obviously clipping the grass doesn't help me either, but if I can enter high and sideways, I feel like it's not terrible, but it's not good. If I can hold off diamond and start on the 2nd row, I'll be really happy with that for the A main. It's probably my best chance of getting a top 5.
Last lap. Nice work, kid.
Alright. I'm happy. If we can keep from crashing, we should definitely finish top 10.
Green flag.
I think there's a chance at a top 5 if we really hustle it. Probably wrecking some guys might help, but, well. Ooh, can I get the 5 bonus points for leading a lap? Can I hold everybody off for... Gosh. Couldn't lead the first lap, but I am going to fight tooth and nail to lead this one. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I think there goes my chance of leading a lap. I'm probably not going to get back to him. Also, with all the damage, the car is probably not going to drive super well.
10 laps to go.
But I am going to do my best to hold on to this top 5. Oh, that was horrible. Thought I was going to clip the bottom, so I corrected it and moved way too far up. As long as I keep these guys within reach, I can send it into a corner. Yeah, something like that. But that downshifting to 3rd is really not helping.
Great lap.
There's also a crash behind me, which is probably super good for my chances of this top 5. Let's just keep the car pointed in the right direction.
Laps to go.
It's just wild a few races ago thinking even being, you know, in the front fighting for the lead or fighting for a win would have been unheard of. Granted, I've probably put every car near me into the wall to try and stay here in this position. and I think that's pretty evident by the leader being 8 seconds ahead of me, but this car is finally improving, and I think the good finishes are gonna keep coming eventually.
2 to go.
Oh my gosh. Oh man. I'm finishing top 5. I don't care that every corner of this car is bent. I am getting that top 5 bonus.
Last lap.
The whole field is going to hate me, but that is fine. We have finished 3rd. Finally a top 5. Alright, so 82 points. That will definitely help us in that top 10 battle. I feel good. I'm happy with that. I don't care that I wrecked everybody. It is what it is. Alright, $2,200. Especially after the last couple weeks, that is what we needed to see. What a race. Wow, so I'm in 5th place now in the championship. Okay. Good weekend indeed. So qualified 6th, finished 3rd. Didn't get any bonus points, unfortunately. Really wish I could have led one of those laps just to get that 5 points. I mean, last year we literally tied for 10th place, but we lost the tiebreaker. So you never know when you'll need that 5 points. So we are barely in front of Truett in 6th. We have a ways to go. So Grimstead, Ginter, Cato, Fingers 120 points ahead of us already. So I don't think year 2 is championship year. I think that's probably year 3 aspiration. But get in the top 10, get the bonus. If we can stay around top 5 in points, I'd be thrilled with the season going that way. Okay, so we've got a $1,000 bonus if we can win a race, but unfortunately, I don't see that happening this season. So I am going to leave this page. Alright, so I'm gonna end it off here. We did 3 races to start off the 2nd season. We've got over $5,000, so I'm definitely gonna be looking at what parts we can grab the next episode. Thank you for watching. Thanks for everybody that subscribes, comments, lets me know that they enjoy this. I'm having a ton of fun recording it, so I really appreciate you guys watching, and see you in the next one.